Neil Critchley, who is he? He had previously succeeded Beale as assistant manager at Aston Villa in the summer after Beale had moved to Loftus Road. So it's all change once again. Just before we came on air, we spoke to the chief executive at QPR, Lee Hoos, and I said to him, OK, Critchley, what's the thinking behind him?
I think it's very much a continuation of where the club was heading anyway. Exact type of experience we look for, very similar background to Mick Beale, and that is in with the club ethos. So we know we have a young squad. We need somebody with a good development background. But the advantage of Neil is he's got plenty of first team experience. He's been in the front lines with Blackpool, so still has big club experience in Aston Villa and Liverpool as well. So he's absolutely the right man for the job.
Obviously, Lee, you would have targets going into the season under then Michael Beale. Have those targets changed in any way?
No, not at all. And again, that's exactly why we've hired Neil, because it's a continuation of where we started out in the summer. Mick was a continuation of what we had established under Mark Warburton, and now Neil will be a continuation of the steps we took with under Mick Beale.
How unsettlingly, be honest with me, have the last 6 months been? 2 approaches for Beale, one ended up being successful. I mean, have you taken steps to ensure that something similar doesn't happen under Critchley?
Well, you can never, ever guarantee it, because under employment law, you've got employees have certain rights. And at the end of the day, if somebody wants to go, well, what are you really going to do? Do you want to try and hold somebody, say, no, you have a contract, and have somebody who doesn't want to be here under contract? That doesn't serve any party. So at the end of the day, we work with people. We understand people's personal circumstances, and we do our best so that it's a win-win situation for everybody. But what we don't want to do is ever turn anything into a lose-lose situation for everybody.
Having said that, have you learned a lot in recent months?
I've learned to trust but verify. Look, the silver lining is I've lost almost a stone. So, in that way, it's been good for my weight.
I suppose, in all seriousness, Lee, it's important getting this appointment made, because the harsh reality is, for QPR, recently 4 defeats in a row.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was a bit of a blip even before everything happened in terms of the managerial change. So we just need to get back on track. Like I said, we know we've got a talented squad. There's a lot of untapped potential there, and we need somebody who's going to come in and tap into it. And we've always got to, we've always monitored who's out there. We were able to turn this around relatively quickly. Interviewed some very, very, very good candidates, and then second interviewed the cream of the cream, and within 2 weeks, bam, it was all done and dusted.